Drought, wildfires, and adequate water concerns are high right now here in Colorado. This week, Colorado Springs Parks and Rec briefed the city council on how to best save water and cut costs with a limited budget. KRDO News Channel 13 Scott Harrison shows us how it's being done.
The Legacy Loop trailhead near the intersection of I-25 and Fontenaro Street in Colorado Springs is one example of the many measures City Parks and Rec has taken to reduce its water footprint, which means lowering the amount of water it's using and saving money for other park purposes. Steps taken in recent years include replacing Kentucky bluegrass with native grasses that fare better in a drier climate.
Once established, they take less chemicals and they take less maintenance and upkeep as well.
Or trading grass for landscaping at trailheads and along sidewalks and medians. On some of the heaviest used sports fields, artificial turf has replaced grass, though a city councilman sees one drawback with that.
I think artificial turf sometimes can't be as comfortable for people that are falling on it, whether they're playing soccer or football or whatever.
The city spends around $4.5 million a year on average for watering. Parks and Rec is trying to reduce that in another way by replacing or upgrading sprinkler and water monitoring systems. Nearly 2/3 of the systems are 30 years older or more. Better technology can help conserve the water supply, and that's always a concern in our region.
Currently, it sounds good for the next 2 years, but that can change pretty quickly as we're hearing from some of the concerns around the deplenished supply in the Colorado River that has come up.
By Parks and Rec increasing its water efficiency, and if property owners do the same, we're addressing what we can control. Although the city plans to go to voters this fall to ask for a slight sales tax increase to help finance parks operations, much of the money for replacing irrigation systems is going to come from the federal government through the President's American Recovery Plan. In Colorado Springs, Scott Harrison, KRDO News Channel 13.